Alright, you guys, here with kind of a special video. I wrangled my husband Toby into helping me open a Keto Krate, which I won from Uniquefit's channel. She did an unboxing of the current Keto Krate, and then she gave away a box as well, and I happened to win that. So we're gonna go over the items and taste test them, and we'll let you know what we think, with me being the keto practicer in the household and being used to keto type snacks, and then of course with Toby playing the role of the non-keto person, or the person who doesn't necessarily go after keto type snacks. So come on. Alright, so the first item is this Intact Crunchy Cheese Lover Spicy snack. And it feels like little bits of cheese. I'm used to having moon cheese and wisps, and those seem like basically bigger pieces. And these kind of feel like little bits, kind of like what's left over after those particular snacks are made. Okay, ready? Okay, so these are 81 calories for 18 to 20 pieces, 6 grams of fat, and 2 carbohydrates. And they are spicy flavored. Are they spicy?
No.
And do you like them?
They're good. I like those better than wisps.
Oh. They're kind of maybe less salty. More cheesy, I think, than wisps. Good. Okay. So the second thing is Buffalo Blue Wing seasoned almonds. And they are 230 calories for this entire container, 20 grams of fat, 7 total carbs, and 3 of those coming from dietary fiber, and 9 grams of protein. So again, Buffalo Blue Wing seasoned almonds. I can't get them open. Technical difficulties. Oh no! Help! Help! You got it? Okay. Alright, and Toby doesn't like buffalo flavored things very much.
Those are good.
They're pretty good. I don't think that they taste like buffalo.
Yum.
Pretty good. We're catching Toby just off of a work shift, so he's kind of tired, so I'm forcing this a little bit. Next is a Yoyo traditional Biltong, and it's tender cuts of premium beef. And it says that it's got 16 grams of protein and that it's sugar-free, 90 calories per container, no carbs, and it very strongly specifies that it's not jerky, so I'm not sure what the distinction is, but I think it's better than jerky. It's kind of softer. It says it's made with coriander, a Worcestershire, pepper, and vinegar. What do you think?
Very good. coriander.
Okay. Do you have a preference so far of the things that you've tried?
They're all good.
Let's see. The next item is Hemp Arts, and in this case they're spicy Hemp Arts. And apparently they're a superfood. They're high in protein and omegas. And I think you're supposed to be able to put these on salads and different things. And these are actually local to us. They're made in Richland, Washington. And a whole package will set you back 160 calories, 14 grams of fat, and 3 total carbs with 1 gram coming from dietary fiber. So yeah, it says sprinkle it, blend it, add it, or just eat them straight up out of the bag. All right. Kind of looks like birdseed. Birdseed, or maybe, I'm not sure.
It's like soft bird seed. They're not crunchy. They're kind of soft.
It's kind of like a nut, kind of like if you took walnuts and sort of really macerated them. I don't know if I like those.
Those
Do you
are
like
good.
those?
Mm-hmm.
Would you just eat them by themselves?
Yeah.
Okay. I might maybe have them on a salad or something, but I don't think I would eat them just on their own. Okay. There's a lot of stuff in these boxes. It's pretty impressive. So this is DNX grass-fed beef and uncured bacon jalapeno bar. That's the bar itself. 140 calories per bar, 9 grams of fat, 1 gram of carb, and protein is 14 grams. And it has no added, no nitrates, no soy, no MSG, and it's gluten-free and made with beef collagen. So this is another one that I might have a hard time getting open here. Let's see. Looks very soft. I'll let you take the first bite there. I'm not sure.
Oh, it's hot. I like that.
I think that the flavor is good, but the texture I'm kind of weirded out by. The texture is sort of...
It's like a smoked salmon texture.
It's kind of paste, kind of like a paste, sort of. It sort of tastes like if you were to take a hamburger patty and blend it in the blender and then kind of reform it. It's very soft, but it tastes good. Let's see. Then there's a BHU Fit salted caramel and pecan bar. And this is, one bar is 220 calories, 17 grams of fat, 10 grams of carbs with 9 grams of dietary fiber. Lots of fiber in there from who knows what. So let's try that. It's very definitely a protein bar. It's got that kind of, you know, definitely not a candy bar kind of taste. And it's got the aftertaste of some sort of, whatever sweetener they use on it. Looks like they use monk fruit. And so I can definitely taste that after the fact, after you eat it. I probably wouldn't buy this again, but would you? Would you eat it again?
If I was really hungry, I would eat it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. It's fine.
If this was like $2 or $3, probably not. If it came in a box like this, sure. Interesting.
It kind of tastes like a milkshake with artificial sweetener.
You can definitely taste the artificial sweetener in it. It's got a very strong aftertaste on it. This is Raw Rev Glow Creamy Peanut Butter and Sea Salt Bar. And again, serving size is 1 bar, 180 calories, 11 grams of fat. It's got a lot of potassium in it, this particular bar. Total carbs 17 grams with 14 coming from fiber and 15 grams of protein. It's a lot of fiber. Ooh, the bag's very greasy. Interesting. It's very oily. My fingers are oily.
It's kind of like cookie dough without sugar.
Oh no.
Pretty good. I like it. It tastes very healthy.
It's got lots of chia seeds in it.
Very nutty. I like that one a lot.
It's definitely, it tastes like there's a lot of peanuts in there. Like that they packed a lot of peanuts in there.
It's really good.
I like it the best of what we've had.
I'm surprised that I liked it.
It does taste like cookie dough. And if you like peanut butter, I think you'll really like it. There's a lot of stuff in here. We got a Lings Italian style. It's a meat stick. And I know that they sell these at Trader Joe's. And there's no nutritional information on the little tiny chompling, but you can probably check it out maybe just on their website, I'm guessing. We like our jerkies and meat sticks, so I'm sure it's probably good.
Thank you.
Whoa. I don't get the Italian style part.
I do.
Can you taste?
Oh yeah.
It says it has oregano in it, so I guess that's the oregano and basil.
It tastes like gyro.
Oh. And I think that the gyro meat has a lot of oregano in it. That
good.
Makes sense. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, to me, a meat stick is pretty much a meat stick, so I probably wouldn't go out of my way to get it, but it's good. So now we have sweet things in here. The cereal school. Old school cereal made in a new way, and it's fruity flavored. It says no sugar ever, 16 grams of protein. It says it's gluten and grain free, soy nut and lactose free, non-GMO, low glycemic, 100 calories per bag, 3.5 grams of total fat, 1 gram of carbs, and that comes from dietary fiber, that 1 gram, and 16 grams of protein. So if you've been missing cereal, it seems like it would be a good thing. Why am I so terrible at opening things? Toby's kind of the cereal eater in our household.
Oh.
Are they good?
Yeah. Yum. It's like fruity.
Fruit Loops?
Fruit Loops.
Those are pretty good.
Fruity. Yum. Those are great.
They're definitely kind of a
aftertaste is kind
mouthfeel or something to them once you chew them.
artificial sweetener kind of flavor at the end.
They taste pretty good though.
I was surprised how fruity they were.
Milk protein isolate, beet juice for color, monk fruit is the sweetener. Yeah, I mean, I think if you have been missing cereal, it's probably pretty good.
Delicious.
You'll have to have those.
Yeah.
I saw another couple that I follow on YouTube, and they were opening up their box, and they both were doing keto, and as they were introducing foods, they were kind of divvying up what they would keep out of the box. I thought that was kind of cute. So Toby would probably keep the cereal out of that particular grouping. This is a 70% dark chocolate, toasted coconut, chia, cocoa polo, sugar-free chocolate bar. It says it has no stevia taste. It uses free trade cocoa, is gluten-free and sugar-free. A serving, it's kind of like a Lily's chocolate bar, that a serving size is half of the bar, and that would be 170 calories, 16 grams from fat, 19 total carbs, although 9 comes from fiber and 5 comes from erythritol, so 5 total carbs for half of the bar, and 3 grams of protein. So, we definitely like our chocolate in the household. We make sure that we've always got chocolate on hand. For me, recently, that's been Lily's. It's definitely very dark. Let's see. You can tell that it's definitely 70% dark chocolate. The Lily's runs somewhere around 50%. I do like the toasted coconut in it, and you can kind of taste the chia seeds.
It's good.
What do you think?
I like the texture of the chia seeds and the flavor of the coconut. It tastes like a Mounds bar.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I think I've gotten spoiled with the Lily's chocolates because they have one that's salted caramel, and that's probably my favorite, and it's actually milk chocolate, so now that I'm having the dark chocolate again, it's kind of intense for me. But yeah, it's pretty good. And then, let's see. Oh, and this is where I get to a bit of a disclaimer about the box. So I actually wanted to do the video last night, and I had kind of a sweet tooth, and so I actually opened this last item last night. So we're familiar with this last item. The last item is the Crunchy Melts Tangerine Meringue Sugar-Free kind of little cookies. They're 30 calories per serving, fat-free, gluten-free. 10 meringues will be 30 calories, no fat, 12 carbohydrates, and 12 of those 12 carbohydrates, 12 come from sugar, alcohol, and 1 gram is protein. And when we had these last night, we both liked them. Spoiler, I ate a whole serving, and Toby had self-control and had just one. I think they're good. Yeah. If you like meringues, you'll like these. The initial kind of tangerine taste, it's only just right at the very beginning, and then it basically just melts away to nothing and to kind of sugary goodness. It doesn't seem to really have any aftertaste like some of the other things. They're pretty addicting, to be honest. Like, I think we can probably pretty easily take care of this container pretty quickly. But for 30 calories for 10, I mean, that's a pretty, you know, satisfying serving. What do you think?
Those are great.
So, out of all these things, out of the Crunchy Melts, tangerine meringues, the buffalo seasoned almonds, the Chomp's meat stick, the Hemp Arts, we have the Coco Polo sugar-free chocolate bar, and the old school, the cereal school, the Biltong jerky, the grass-fed beef stick, the Raw Rev Glow creamy peanut butter, and the Boo Fit bar. What do you think is your favorite?
I like the peanut butter sea salt Raw Rev Glow.
That was pretty good.
And then I like cereal. And then I like the meringues.
So you mainly like the sweet stuff?
I guess so.
Mainly. I think I liked the opposite. I think I liked the almonds and the jerky and then maybe the meringues. It was all pretty good though. I don't know as far as getting a subscription box. I think that they have two different options for their subscriptions. I think you can get kind of a smaller box with maybe 4 items, and then this bigger subscription box that had, what, 8 or 9 different things. I think the smaller one is maybe under $20, and I think this one is $40. Do you think it's worth $40 for these snacks? Or do you think that we get good enough snacks when we look for keto things at the grocery store?
That's a tough call. I don't know. I would think every month it would be okay.
It's kind of nice to be able to check out, you know, depending on where you live. You might not have access to a lot of different things, or sometimes you have to do a lot of footwork. Like in our town, you kind of have to get certain things at certain places. Like I know I go specifically to one particular place to get the salted caramel Lily's chocolate bar, and you know, so sometimes you have to kind of go, like for Chomps, I would have to go to Trader Joe's. So it's kind of nice that they gather it all for you and that you can be guaranteed that it's all kind of within your macros. So I think it's kind of fun. Anyway, I definitely am thankful to Uniquefit for the opportunity to check out one of these boxes. I think it was fun trying all these new foods, and I think we both kind of hit upon things that we like and that we'll enjoy, and I'm thankful for you guys watching, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks, Toby. Aw, he's so shy.